Welcome back to my channel, Moon Girl Tarot. My name is Kristen Marie, and I bring you weekly tarot card horoscopes, videos on law of attraction, and astrology reports. Gemini, this reading is for you, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, and Gemini Rising signs. Let's dive into your reading. I got the Tower card upright. Now, don't fret. You already know what's going on, Gemini. Of course you know what's going on. You're already aware of the situation and you're dealing with the situation, the Four of Cups. You are learning from the situation. And the situation, the Hermit card reverse, indicates that it no longer has holes on you. You are no longer under someone's control. It does not contain space in your mind, Gemini. And that is huge, especially Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, and Gemini Rising. You are breaking free is what it is. The tower, the lightning, everything striking is not there to harm you. It's to move you. It's to create movement, a ripple in the universe it no longer controls you. Because maybe you were in a situation, in a career, in a relationship, something involved in something that truthfully you weren't all in, okay? And you weren't, your heart space, your mind space, you weren't all in, okay? And there's parts of you that maybe feel like, gosh, even though the situation happened, like, I still don't feel okay with it, but I feel like if you keep focusing, Gemini, on your love lens and you take the situation at hand and you focus on what you've learned from it, that hermaphrodite, that card reverse, you're just going to keep on, just moving forward in your life and, obtaining that power, your power, not somebody else's power, over you, like a boss or relationship or a situation. Like, I feel like it's you coming into your own power, the hermaphrodite reversed. So big key things there. I got the Four of Cups. If you follow me on Instagram, I got this reverse, and reverse is a totally different sense. That means that you have learned that you're no longer dwelling on the moment, and then now you're able to accept abundance, that now you're able to receive. I feel, Gemini, you can turn this card reversed for you. I mean, you are learning from your mistakes. You are evaluating everything. You're gathering all the information. You're looking, okay, this is where I went right. This is where I went wrong. This is where the situation was unfair. This is what happened. And I see it. Like, it's totally black and white when it comes to those certain things, very analytical. But I feel like you're just taking too much of that heavy emotion, and it's dragging you down, Gemini. And I don't like that. I want you to see the abundance, accept abundance, go forward with the abundance. And because if you do, it's, you're going to continue on owning your own power, having more of control of, your life, of the situations that you want to put yourself in there. All right, Gemini, so let's go forward and pull some more cards out. If you see here, I did post about my Patreon page. I just started it, and I am revamping it and just going forward with it. So I just wanted to give you all a little sample of what we can look forward to. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. No big deal. But I want to provide more of an extended tarot, just of a reading to further explain these cards on what they mean, Gemini. So the card deck that I like to use to further explain is going to be the vice versa deck. And this will shuffle and just see what comes out for each card. So the extended is going to be just an extended version of each card, what's going on. Okay, so immediately we pulled the Two of Swords. Okay, now this focuses on our outer self. Okay, or excuse me, our inner self. I looked at it backwards, our inner self. So here we are, the situation at hand, Gemini. Of course, there you are, thinking back and forth, but you're aware of the situation, you're in control of the situation. You're still not too sure on what to do. I mean, I get that, Gemini, but you have more awareness, more light. And I feel like coming up this week, for the new moon, especially in that sign, that you're just going to want to manifest. So I feel like, Gemini, this is you, you know, manifesting, releasing, really releasing, full moon releasing. So releasing something, like, so still more going extended into it. I'm just feeling such a connection to that Four of Cups, that decision. There was decisions that were made, there was stuff that happened, you know, like that thing is just left, right, career change. I really feel like, we'll see if we get any pentacles about any kind of monetary value. There we are, 9 of Pentacles. So yeah, so there's a tower. There's a tower in the background. So it does explain, Gemini, more of like whatever happened affecting definitely your home life, how you feel about things, how you see things, your outer world, the things that make you comfortable, Gemini. Almost we're shooken up a little bit. So maybe with the, you know, with the quarantine work, maybe work is not as much. Maybe some of us are on unemployment. Maybe some of us are really working as essentials and not, you know, working at many hours. So I just feel like, you know, you're doing what you can, Gemini. And there's that moon. There is that moon right there. Like, there's that full moon. And yeah, so that's a big message right there. You still have something that you need to release. So even though you had the tower and everything else, there's still something that you need to release. And you got the Star card reversed. Okay, this is the vice versa. I'm getting used to everything right here, but this is, again, something else that you're looking, your outer self, and you're realizing something. I really feel like that sense of, and look how it's all night. Like, look at those cards. Like, notice, Gemini, that the full moon, the full moon, the full moon, she has her back. We see her back, okay? Her back is to us, right? The back is to us in every single card. You're facing your fears head on. You need to release those fears head on. There's abundance waiting. Release it. The sense of making a new stuff is coming. The Star card, that's shoosh right there. That's, what is that? Aquarius, you know, Aquarius energy right there. So that's just that wanting to bring a new sense of, like, of love. Because, of course, you learn from your mistakes. Even if it's like in your career, so what? You get a job that you think was awesome and great, and it turns out it sucks. You don't have to be embarrassed about it. Or if you get in a relationship and you think it's all fine and dandy, and then you realize, hey, this is not what it turned out to be, that's okay. Like, you are not stuck, Gemini. You are not stuck in your situation. I really feel like you realize this now, this tower, whatever has happened to you. If you feel like you need to reach out to me and get a personal reading, please do so, Gemini, and I can pull out more for you. But I'm really getting that sense, Gemini, that, you know, you just know more now. And the reason behind it the details on what happened, you don't want to focus on the details on what happened. You want to focus on the now. You want to focus on releasing the resentment, the guilt, the stress, the pain of the stuff that you put on you. Like, it's unnecessary. It is really unnecessary. But I feel like, again, you're just really just working hard. I feel heavy Capricorn energy, just these placements here with you, Gemini. Just coming on out in the reading. I'm going to go ahead and pull out an extended card as well, an energy oracle card, and let's see what comes out for you, Gemini, because this is a really powerful reading here, because, you know, there's something else that you need to release. And let's see what it is. Let's see what Gemini needs to release. Attachment. All right, Gemini, what attachment? Change, the number of 5, the number of change. You need to accept the change. You need to accept and move on. You need to accept the change. That's what I'm getting here for you, just point blank, Gemini. make the changes have happened. The changes have already been made. I mean, they've happened. It's just, it's you moving on. It's you moving on and moving forward. I mean, look at those cards, so beautiful. Those are you moving on, moving forward, realizing that you need to make a choice. You need to release what does not work for you no longer. Put the swords down, dive into the ocean, and go forward with your life. Rekindle, rebalance. I mean, look at this. Is the Tower. This is the Tower rebuild. This is the Tower renewed. This is the Tower standing. Okay, Gemini, you are standing. It's okay. It's dark. It's a little dreary. I mean, you still have everything. You're okay. You have your resources. You're protecting your resources right there. You're learning from them, okay? You're growing. And I really feel like this inner reflection I'm getting from the Star card. Okay? It's beautiful. It really is, Gemini. You've learned a lot. You've gained a lot, and you're going to keep on going. And it's just the messages from the universe are saying to accept the change that has happened, accept the change within yourself, and then you will continue to grow. Well, I really hope that you enjoyed this reading, Gemini. Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. And I will talk to you guys soon. Oh my gosh, Gemini. I'm so happy about this reading. I'm glad we got the messages here for you today. If you like this format and you like the extended, go ahead and drop some information and let me know. And I appreciate it, guys. Stay weird. Keep it freaky, my friends. And I will talk to you soon.